Day 29 of our 40-day meditation challenge. Moving from darkness to light. Slowly begin to find a comfortable seat. And as you settle into the comfortable seat, begin to breathe normally and naturally, feeling the breath as the inhalation and exhalation meet in that subtle, quiet conversation. Pressing the sit bones equally and evenly into the mat as you inhale, lengthening the spine as the crown of the head reaches for the sky. And as you exhale, soften the caps of the shoulders away from the ears, creating that space. Bring the ears back just slightly so the mind and the heart find balance in chitta, opening the pathway all the way through the body. This week we've been exploring courage and standing in our core. And as we do so, we've begun to illuminate our pilot light as it guides us through the come what mays of life. Sometimes that pilot light falters and fades, and we have to find the breath, find the guidance to allow the heart to open and blossom and bring us back into the light. Slowly begin to exhale fully, and then inhale to the lower belly, the middle chest, and the upper chest. Exhale fully. Inhale, lower belly, middle, upper. Exhale fully. Inhale, lower, middle, upper, and exhale fully. And continue this breath wave for 5 more rounds. Beauty is what's left when all the illusions are scoured away. Often making it to tomorrow requires standing in the fire without being burned. We must form a skin that's porous and resilient. And the skin is made of self-respect, love, truth, and compassion. And the skin allows us to meet the world without being burned. In order to form this and grow, we must pass through not only the light and joy, but through darkness and pain. We must pass through the darkness of night. Some of us realize that passing through the light and darkness is inevitable, and though the journey is often painful, it is where we are heading. At the end of that 5th round of your breath, bring your breath to an equal measure breath as you exhale and inhale equally. The Jewish thinker Leon Wieseltier put it this way: there are circumstances that must shatter you, and if you are not shattered, then you have not understood your circumstances. In such circumstances, it is a failure for your heart not to break, and it is pointless to put up a fight. For a fight will blind you to the opportunity that has been presented by your misfortune. Do you wish to persevere pridefully in the old life? Of course you do. The old life was a good life. But it is no longer available to you. It has been carried away irreversibly. So there's only one thing to be done. Transformation must be met with transformation. Where there was the old life, let there be the new life. Do not persevere, dignify the shock, sink so as to rise. Many of us live painfully on the edge of that first light, unable to move either way, to the light or move through the dark night. We often and sometimes take up residency in the darkness. And as we do, we're stalled there. As you take a moment, exhale darkness. Inhale light. Exhale darkness. Letting it go. Inhale light. We have all had that moment, that pre-dawn, 3 o'clock in the morning moment where we find that 3 o'clock mind, and we all fall prey to it. It is part of the dark night, and we must move through it and away from it, moving towards the light. If we begin to face that hour in the pre-dawn, moving through it to the light, it brings us into the dawn of our heart. Opening to the light and the transformation and living from your core begins that process of the heart blossoming. It begins that process of us being able to continually move through the darkness into the light as the story unfolds, as we break the patterns, all the things that we have faced and focused on this week. Begin to embrace the light. Slowly exhale the darkness. Inhale light. Exhale prima. Inhale aham. Exhale darkness. Inhale light. Exhale prima. Inhale aham. And with each breath, let go of the darkness. And if you keep finding your thoughts coming back into that dark night rather than moving towards the light and joy, revert to that mantra, I am love, aham prima, and find your strength and your path that guides you through the dark night, back into the light, back into the pre-dawn, the dawn of your heart blossoming. Exhale darkness. Inhale light. Exhale prima. Inhale. slowly begin to deepen your breathing, allowing the inhale to meet the exhale in that subtle conversation. And as the exhale goes all the way down the body, coming to the soles of the feet, begin to bring a little movement back into the toes. And as the inhale flows up through the body, through the belly, through the chest, as it reaches the shoulders, begin to invite movement back into your fingers. Turning the head to the left and to the right. With each breath, we feel our heart blossoming as we pass from the darkness and the pain into the light and the joy. And when you're ready, slowly begin to open your eyes, allowing the light back in as you have passed through the dark night and moved into the beauty of the morning. The awakening of your heart. Aham Prema